My name's Philip Overmyer. I'm the Chief Executive of the Singapore International Chamber of Commerce. And we welcome all of you from Singapore and other nearby locales that have drifted in. Should be a very, very interesting session for us today. As we all know, we're sort of at the heart of one of the largest shipping, transportation, logistics locations in the world. And along with that, I understand in the last few years, a few small banks have propped up in the country and with lots of money and things like that, as our financial institutions have grown dramatically over the last 10 or 15 years in Singapore, along with tremendous growth in information technology, logistics, and other areas like that. We're very happy to have here today people from the Global Coalition for Efficient Logistics. This is a group of people that have been working on trying to develop a scheme, a mechanism, a way of doing business that has the potential to really completely change both the way in which logistics operations are provided, both in terms of its characteristic, in terms of its cost profile, and in terms of the way customers are served and goods are transported and shipped. This is certainly a topic that is of great interest to us here in Singapore. And the folks from the coalition have been here several times, have already established some offices in the region and around the world, and they're getting very close to a major launch in Europe coming up in just a matter of a few months. So we're very happy that they are here with us today. I'll introduce each of the people as we go through the session. We're going to have 4 short talks from different folks that are involved with different areas of GCEL. And then at the end, we will have a question and answer session. There will be some cards circulated to your table, so you can either write down your question, or of course you're always welcome to ask your question during the Q&A period. So there'll be plenty of time for getting a deeper insight into any of the questions that come up from this session. The first speaker we're very pleased to have with us today, Mr. David Morrison. David is the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Capital Development Fund, UNCDF, for those of you that are good Singaporeans that do everything in an acronym. So I've never quite figured out how to do all of that, but UNCDF. David joined the UNCDF as the Executive Secretary in 2008, and this agency of the United Nations focuses its effort on reducing poverty around the world, and particularly are working on the Millennium Development Goals to increase the access to microfinancing in these sectors. And David is one of the leading members of the group with expertise in that area. And of course, this links very closely with the objectives of GCEL in helping spread the wealth and spread the capabilities, not only to the wealthy countries, but to the less wealthy countries in the world.